So I'm George Church, professor of genetics at Harvard Medical School, where we are right now. My relationship to DNA is I've been working on it for about 35 years and developing technology for reading and writing DNA. So I think if you look in each person's brain, there will be this web of relationships for any particular word, and different people will have very large branching from certain words because they care deeply about it. You know, for example, in my brain might have a huge number of associations with DNA, but other people, they don't really care about it. When I think of DNA, I think of all the structural aspects and all the things that interact with DNA and actually mechanistically turn the DNA into wonderfully complex organisms like the human.
My name is Grace Timmons. I'm 13 years old. My favorite color is purple, and my favorite school subject is English. DNA is the heredity and genes that are inside your body and what make you what you are.
I'm your worst nightmare. I'm 39, I'm childless, and I'm ovulating. So you give me Denzel Washington's deposit right now.
Listen, I'm sorry, but Denzel Washington doesn't have an account here. Look, we've got Milli Vanilli.
That could be anybody's. What else you got?
Listen, we've got James Worthy somewhere.
Yeah, you and everybody else. Now stop.
Listen, there are more conventional ways to go about
this. And I tried them all. I tried the personal ads. I tried the prison kid pals. Girl, I was on the Love Connection 5 times, and only 4% of the audience voted for me.
I am Kenneth Nelson, a PhD. I got my PhD in genetics, and I'm a faculty member at Yale University in the Department of Molecular, Cellular, and Developmental Biology, and I work with DNA every day. So what is DNA? It is just a chemical. It's just a molecule, a very large molecule. It is a molecule that stores information, kind of like a hard drive on a computer. I manipulate by cutting it with enzymes and putting it back together with other enzymes, and I put it into bacterial cells or mammalian cells, or sequence it. We can put it in machines and sequence the whole human genome in one try. I actually don't believe there is a conflict between faith and science. I think you can believe in God, and I do, and still manipulate DNA.
On this private island, science has defied evolution.
Where do you get 100-million-year-old dinosaur blood?
Genetics has mastered creation.
We've made living biological attractions so astounding that they'll capture the imagination of the entire planet.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
I'm Laura. I'm an oncology nurse at Robert Wood Johnson University Hospital. Mostly I think about cancer. I think about the fact that a lot of times we're born with cancer or born with the predisposition for cancer, and how it presents in our life has to do with the environmental factors. But pretty much when I think about DNA, I think about whether we would have a GI cancer or a breast cancer, and that's pretty much what I think of.
And so some people say, oh, well, being a scientist, how can you appreciate nature because you know too much about how it works, and you can't really say, oh, a rose is beautiful. But a few scientists and myself would respond that rose is even more beautiful the more you know about it. And what's beautiful is the awesome complexity and actually how things play out. So these are some of the associations that I have with DNA.